Greetings everybody, Admiral Neelix here. This is going to be pretty much a down to basics video. I was thinking of starting a new playlist and calling it Down to Basics, but I mean basically all my videos are basics, so let's go ahead and hop to it. It's no secret that I had gone away from the game for a year. I had a death in the family, so I was devastated, left the game, yada yada yada. Now I'm back. I've been back for a while, and to give a time frame on that, Discovery was just about to come out. The ship. Not the show, but the ship itself for this game. So I made it back in time for that. Franklin was already out, so I got one of those. Somebody attacked me with a Vidar. Said I got to get one of those, so I got one. I started rushing myself up level-wise to catch up to what I had been missing. It's kind of shot myself in the foot. So let me show you what I'm doing to catch up. And the reason why. Well, one is, the main reason is I want this, the fifth dry dock. This is not a bragging rights thing. It's just a game strategy for myself for personal use. As you see, I have 3 miners out, and I have 1 ship out doing missions. He's fighting some Eclipse right now. However, with the 4th one, I want to be able to have a miner or survey ship that's going to be a runner for the 3 that are mining to switch out so that I can keep the node. All right, just a little personal strategy there, right? So let's teach you following a map on getting what you need done. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and follow this map. I'm going to hit dry dock, and it's going to tell me here, next dry dock, build this dry dock to deploy an additional ship. Right. So I'm going to hit locate. What do I need to do that? 1, my requirement that's not met yet is I need to reach Fleet Commander 4. Fine. So where do I go for that? Hit go. And it's telling me here for Fleet Commander, requirements not met, I need to go, and that's taking me to the research tree for station. It's telling me I need to get my operations to 39. So what do I got to do that? Let's hit go. It's telling me I've already done shipyard, but I need to get my ship hangar to 38. So go to that. Ship hangar, right? I need to get it from 37 to 38. And so I've done the first 2 things here. Now I got to go to defense platform. Okay, so let's go there. Now this is telling me, okay, you've done the dry dock for this, but now you got to go to defense platform C. So we're going to C. Now I have 2 things here I have to do, dry dock C and defense platform. So let's see where I'm at with dry dock C. It's in progress. Good. It's working, so I'm getting that out of the way. Let's hit exit real quick. Wait, hold on. Let's go back, not exit. So now let's see what I have to do to get defense platform B. All right. It's telling me that I'm going to have to upgrade it. When I hit upgrade, it's going to tell me I need to speed up one of these here in the, that I'm using for my building builders, right? But I'm running low on latinum and I'm running low on materials. Okay, yes, I have plenty to make this. All I need is 191 uncommon gas out of the 650 I have. But let's take a look in the long run here. I'm going to need to have those materials for this platform C. Let's go back. I'm going to need to build for this one here, and I'm going to need to build this, and so on, right? So, because I am running low on that, and I want to follow this map on what to do to get this operations to 39 so that I can research for my 5th dry dock. Remember, that's what we're here for now. Or what I'm here for now. I need to save on materials. So I'm going to take you to my items list here on the tab, and we're going to hit on materials. Okay, we're already there. And I'm going to scroll down to see just how many I have, how many I got to save up and work on. As it seems here, I have of unrefined stuff, the raw ore, the raw gas, the raw crystal. I'm in my high millions, so I'm good there. I'm decent there. All right, I want to make myself higher there, so I keep my miners mining and I keep my refining fining. Wait, how do I want to say that? Mining and refining. Okay, so that's what I want to keep doing, right? Now, to build up my numbers, I'm pretty good here on common refined ore, common refined crystal, common refined gas. Now on those 3 right there, if I need extra and if I have the latinum to do it, I can just buy them that way. I can fill up what I need doing it that way. My uncommons, the ore, that's decent right there. All right, but I don't have a lot that needs a lot of that right now. And quite frankly, I'm trying to save up. I think it's for my maybe the auger or perhaps the D4 that I'm going to need a lot of that for. So I'm saving up on that, right? Just because the game is automatically, without knowing it, forcing me to save that, which is good. Okay. Uncommon refined crystal. I can start a couple of things, but I need more. Uncommon refined gas. I can start a couple of things, but I need more. Again, mining and refining, right? Now, let's take a look at something else here. Let's take a look at my builder and my refineries. I have all 4 going. I have some days left on them. So what I'm going to do is save my latinum because I'm going to need it for something else most likely. And just go ahead and wait out those days. And by doing so, I'm not hurting my dailies because as you see the top row here, all my check marks are marked. And this is when I count my dailies done. When I get all these checked and I get that loyalty token so that I can save up for the 30, for the 60 days and keep saving those up for the materials and stuff that I'm going to get from there. I don't have to do these. I don't have to rush them in order to get that loyalty token. So I'm happy with that. I'm okay with that. All right, now coming back over here, how to follow that map. But I still want to work on my strength up here on the top left. As I keep saying, I'm weak for level 38. That's because I've rushed myself since I came back to the game. I came back as a level 25. I wanted to catch up to my old buddies as far as level was concerned. So I kind of rushed it by just doing the necessities needed to reach the certain level on ops. Did I spend a lot of money? It depends on how you look at it. This month, I did not spend any money except for the $20 battle pass thing. But what my norm has become, was to get the elite packs. Okay, so we're going to go to items, and I'm going to go now by hitting store here. It's going to take me to the main store because I didn't buy an elite pack this month. It's taking me to the main store, right? But in order to get to what the meat of what I'm trying to get at, I'm going to do it this way and then teach you a little something about saving yourself from being rated as much. Now, you might get rated anyways because somebody may not like you and they just want you to spend the tritanium to repair your base, if anything else. But if they are rating you for the other reason, this is how to avoid that. Some of my crew are brand new, and so they don't understand the importance of bubbling up as of yet when they go to sleep because they think this is a perfect world. I'm a little guy, they're not going to pick on me. Yes, they are. They're going to pick on you because you're a little guy and because you have resources. So let's take a look and concentrate on the top right of the screen here. I'm going to first touch on par steel. Now, when you read these numbers here in the turquoise, the one on the right is how much of it is your protected stuff. The one on the left is how much you have. So what the raider is looking at is how much you have out in the open, meaning, okay, they're not going to see the exact amounts of what you have protected, but they're going to kind of, through experience in the game, they're going to kind of understand, okay, he's got so many, and around that level, he should only be able to protect this much. So I'm going to go ahead and raid him because I want par steel. It doesn't mean I hate you. It's just I need par steel, and you have it out in the open, and stupid you forgot to bubble up. So, sorry to word it that way, but that's basically what it feels like, right? So they're going to go ahead and attack you and take anything that you have over that protected mark. All right. Now, so somebody might see my bubble down who needs par steel, and they're going to come take my par steel, and they're going to get some of that dilithium while they're at it, because I'm overprotected on the dilithium as well. You see how I have 5 million in the protection zone, but I have 13 million altogether, so all that overflow will also be a part of their prize when they raid me. But they're not going to get any of my tritanium because I'm in the dark about this. I can hold safely and protected 34 million. However, I only have 13 million in there. All right. Now, a couple of things here. Of course, if all three were in the protected area, they're most likely just going to pass you by. Again, if they don't like you, they might raid you just for the purposes of just being a knucklehead to you, and that's on them. Okay, but for the most part, those who play the game for what we call the better reason, they'll raid you because they saw that you have a little bit extra. And as that saying goes, what do they say? Not sharing is caring, but shield or share, right? That seems to be the popular phrase, shield or share. So try not to fall asleep without your bubble on. Anything from 15 on up, level 15 on up, okay? All right, let's get to it. Now, if you have a project, and I'm going to go into base here. If you have a project, and we're going to touch on my dilithium guide just for the purposes of this, I'm going to hit on that 37, and it's telling me I need 1 billion par steel. If you can see that right above where it says blue upgrade right there, in the red on the 1 billion par steel, I can tap that, and I can use my tokens to build up to that number. I'm going to show you a couple of things here. One of the here on the green is I have 1,841 of the 100,000 worth tokens. In the blue, I have 3,598 of the 1 million version of that token. And then I can slide my slider here and then see if I'm going to reach even the billion that I need, and I'm not, right? So I'm going to save on that. So here's the coincidental stuff on this. If you don't know this, if you're brand new or even an older person that didn't even know that you can do this, let's say I want it 80 and I'm trying to slide this and I'm trying to get it right on 80, but every time I get close to it, I lift my finger and it just won't go to 80 exactly. Now, if you have a steady hand or if you have a stylist or something that can get you to that, hey, that good for you. All right, bragging rights, right? But if you're like me and you got fat finger and it just every time you get close to the 80 and you try to get it right on, but you just keep sliding over or under, and you don't want, if you don't mind going over a couple, that's good. But if you want exactly 80, right here where it says ×1, tap that. You're going to get your little typing window up here. Take that down, punch in the amount that you want, hit OK on the keyboard, hit OK in the blue, and then here you got 80 exactly. You can tap that, you can use that, right? Fine. All right. Good lesson for the day, right? But now titanium. Let's say instead of that part steel, let's say I need a titanium. I can go to that and I can hit this word buy, and it's going to take me to the part of that store that I wanted to get to instead of going to the main store, right? So you slide this across all the way over here and you find your titanium. There's the 1 million version. Here's the 100,000 version. So I'm going to go ahead and go here to the 1 million version. I'm going to hit view. And as you see, I have 3 choices of how many chests that I want. Up here on the top right, I have 548 tokens worth of millions tokens, right? So when I buy one, I'm going to hit chest 1 because I don't want to overflow my thing. And this is where people get kind of goofy on this. So I just bought one, and I'm going to come back over here. And now you see the 14.5 instead of 13.5. So I just added the 1 million to that count, right? Here's what I want to try to get some of the guys who are doing this out of this habit. Sometimes they will go there and they will, now that they know that this is here, or if they found this before, they'll go ahead and hit on that and they'll buy everything they have out of these tokens. They'll cash them all out, which to me is a big mistake. Because now they are going to be exposed. They're going to be like where my par steel and my dilithium are. So I got to find something to spin those on and bring those numbers down to avoid the raid. But they do that. They cash everything they have out. Now they have it all exposed. They fall asleep with their bubble off, or their bubble, they forget to exchange it. Like, let's say they had an hour left on their bubble. And they're thinking, I'll be safe for an hour. Just wake up and reset it. Nah, I would rather go ahead and set it for a nice 8-hour or 12-hour. That way I'm safe. I wake up, I still have all my stuff. Thank goodness that they don't get any of your refined materials at all. Thank goodness for that. Because in all honesty, the par steel trident and dilithium, mining it takes quite a while, yes. But when you're doing your daily events, not the dailies that are here, which, yes, you can get some. As you can see, the prizes here give some. But when you're doing your events missions, these guys, Battle Pass gives you a whole bunch of them. whatever the daily story arcs are and all that stuff. They give you a whole bunch of them. So you're going to build up those numbers pretty quick. Okay? So even with my materials, I'm going to build that up. I mean, look at here. Look at this million titanium token here. I'm getting 17 million worth of that. And then, of course, to leave out in the open, I have 18 million that I'm going to add to the count when I get to this particular part of the battle pass. Tomorrow, I'll be getting dilithium. Same story. I'm only getting 4 because it's dilithium, because it's the rarest of them all, right? But I'm going to start building up those counts. They give you that stuff. All right? So it's there. You're going to make that up. Don't fret about it. Be patient. Wait a day or two. All right? And that's basically, the basic that I wanted to show y'all today. Follow your map. Find out whatever it is you want to build. And then follow where it's telling you to go. And do it that way, and you'll get into construction. Now, what's misleading about some of this stuff is on these builders here, when you have one to build, it'll lead you to something else within the base. Like mine will take me automatically to that dilithium guy. I don't want to do him just yet because he's not necessary for my map, for the map that I'm trying to follow here. All right, so follow your map versus the just automatically go and build something, because that's usually not going to be what's next in line. All right, I think it even wants to take me to one of these guys, like the other builder wants to take me here. I could do this, make my ship a little stronger. I could do that right now. I don't want to. I want to wait. I want to build up my resources. I want to get that base power number up, my character number up here in the top. I want to get that build up. All right, let's see. What else? Okay, now, is it worth getting the second builder? Is it worth getting the second refinery? I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. It is kind of worth. There's a pro and con. Okay? The thing is that when you get the second builder, when you get the second refinery, you're burning through your resources and your materials. You're burning through them a lot quicker, faster than you should be, in my opinion. Because now you're double using it, and you may not have all the materials refined already. You may not have all the resources available right away. So personally, I like to keep these guys working. And when I run out of stuff, I can't keep them working, because of the fact that maybe sometimes I do want to get these 3 done and get the speed ups along with the power steel or the dilithium or what have you. Okay? So think about that. If you haven't bought them yet, think about that. All right. It's going to be a little slower going, but in the long run, you're burning out of your resources and your materials faster. So then you might have to wait anyway and go out and mine. Or if you're a pirate, you go out and raid whoever or whatever, however it is that you get your stuff as accordance to the rules of the game. Okay. And that's it. I got to really cut this video off because every time I try to make it, I keep going over 20 minutes. If you like this video, if you found it useful, please tap like. If you want to subscribe, please do so. And thank you for the over 200 subscribers that I've reached. You guys have been wonderful. Correct me in comments if need be. I don't mind. Just please don't be a dick about it, like a couple of people are already trying to be. But it's just water off my back, really. You're not hurting my feelings. Okay, so like and subscribe. If you have any friends that need help on anything that I might have covered already, go down my playlist, see if I've answered anything already to help you. I'm going to put a link in here on what's called the Double Whammy, because I have a guy in chat that didn't know that he can kill 1 yellow boss with 2 ships, so look for that in descriptions. And share and copy the video if you can help somebody else with it. So until next time, everybody, please have fun, good luck, and take care.